They call me Young Leg. Obviously, I am without my co-host in training, Charlie Tweeter, Tyler Bond. He's on to bigger and better things. He's coaching a Division III soccer team. So priorities, I'm here for you guys. So I brought in some heavy hitters. I got Cheska, Ala Madrid. We're out here, and Mr.
What's going on?
You think that he had like a Chelsea flag up there or something, like so he could like swing his dick around a little bit.
I'll be doing plenty of that this weekend at the wedding. I'll be swinging my dick left and right. Don't worry. Well, inside and out, I guess, is probably the better way to say it.
All right. Well, circumcised is maybe not the new thing. 2021.
We're the chosen. Are you penis discriminating?
No, shaming? I said teach their
shaming. Is that what it is?
You want to rock the hood, man? Rock the hood.
Hey, you know what? As one of God's chosen people, this is what we do.
Yeah,
shit. Rocking the hoodie.
You have a small detail about their penises and how much skin can be on them. I love that part of the Bible.
That's the most important thing of life.
Agreed. But anyway, hey, soccer guys, what's going on? It's international break. We're gonna fuck around a little bit. But welcome back. You guys have both been on a few times for Drew. I think Cheska's been on a few. I honestly have Cheska on anytime we beat Mexico. That's usually my go-to.
Classic.
So yep. It's been pretty recent and repetitive.
I was going to say,
only
it's
twice.
becoming a ritual now.
Only twice this year.
Only.
So honestly, when that qualifier comes around.
Yeah, it's going to be World Cup qualifiers are kind of USA's kryptonite, but we won't go into that. Been a bit since we did a 2-foot talk here, so usually I wrap up every week of like what's going on in the leagues. So I'm going to do a quick one. Premier League. Tottenham's on the top of the table, so something's fucky over in the Premier League. Tottenham have not lost a game. They are 3-0 with only 3 goals scored. So props to Nuno Ball, I guess. Cheska, you're a fake Tottenham fan, aren't you?
Fake? Yeah, fake one. I think that they've been doing well. Also, the very first time that Tottenham is in first place and Arsenal are dead last place. Not to change the subject to Arsenal, but hey, you can't miss a soccer podcast, a Premier League podcast, and not talk about Arsenal and how bad they're doing right now. And they need to fire Arteta. That's plain and simple.
Watch your fucking mouth. We didn't feel like hitting you over that game.
Who was that?
Hitting you over that game. But yeah, Tottenham 3 straight 1-0 wins in the Premier League. So I'll put it how I put it to all Tottenham fans. We'll see how long this fucking lasts. I know you guys got pretty excited last year too, after like 8 games. So we'll see how long this one lasts. West Ham is sitting in second place, and I think they've actually been playing. They've been playing some great football. The 2-2 draw to Palace was kind of like the little like, whoa, hold on a second. I don't want to see Moyes get your boys together. What the hell are we doing over here? Because they handled Leicester easily, and they did their little comeback on Newcastle. They beat Atalanta even in preseason friendly, which I was a little stunned by. So West Ham, are they back? Drew, you've been catching any West Ham games?
Well, how much back can they be? Back to 7th place? What do you mean? Are they?
Well,
back?
They're in second right now. We're giving them complete props. They just signed Blossich. They're making moves.
No, the only move they need to make is back to Upton Park. First of all, the demolished ground. That's the only move they need outside of London Stadium. But I will tell you this: West Ham's going to struggle. It's a good start to the season. Mikel Antonio needs, up on that horse like always. And, of course, they have a former Chelsea player, Kurt Zouma. So they're obviously going to win the league now. Former Chelsea Academy player, Declan Rice. Clearly West Ham's best team ever. But, no, they're going to struggle with having to play in – are they in the Europa League or the Europa Conference, right?
I think they're in the Europa League, right?
It's one of them. And because of that – well, here's the problem. The Europa Conference League is on Thursday nights, and I don't care about that or the Europa League, so it's hard to remember the has-beens and the shouldn't-be-theirs. West Ham, because of Thursday nights, they're going to struggle. They don't have the squad depth. So good luck to them. Maybe if they had Aaron Long, U.S. men's national team defender, and maybe if the Red Bulls didn't block his move a couple years ago, he'd obviously be winning the Ballon d'Or in London. I don't understand why people don't see this. Okay, joking aside, no, West Ham's going to struggle. I'm not buying it. Sell with everything. What did the comment just say a minute ago about hitting unders? West Ham's going to hit a lot of unders this year. I'll tell you that right now.
I feel like you're putting a lot of faith in West Ham's defense by calling that under right there. So we know that you're not the best at calling defenses, so we won't get into that.
I am fantastic at recognizing the names on the back of defenders, first of all. Not much other than that. Beyond that, think about this. You want to bring up defensive players? How great is Sergio Ramos that he went for free? He's so good that nobody was willing to pay for him. That's how amazing he is.
They're only paying $15 million a season for a 36-year-old. You're right.
Yeah. You know why? Because it's PSG. He knows. First of all, they're probably paying his taxes. After taxes, he probably makes like $8. That's how France works. That's not his fault.
Well, hold on. He came from Spain. Trust me. We know about fucking taxes over here, man.
Well, that's
maybe not Lionel, but the rest of us know about fucking taxes.
Oh my God, dude. They go after everybody in Spain. Player, manager, agent, doesn't matter. Spain is, if you want to get anally raped in your wallet, go play in Spain.
Go play in Spain.
There's a reason Conrad de la Fuente.
You go to Monaco, right across the fucking, just a little hop over the ocean. No big deal.
Conrad de la Fuente, American, he got it right. He left Barcelona for Marseille. Smart man.
Smart man. I don't know how we got to here, but anyway, Man U's in third. Back to the EPL. Man U's in third. They had a fucking great game against Leeds, and then I started picking their overs, and then they just have not replicated it at all. So the only thing I'm going to continue betting is Pogba assist, because they keep putting the odds extremely high, and he's going to end up at Madrid next season for free as well. So might as well get used to seeing that. Man U, though, this is essentially what I assume Solskjaer ball is, which is like, all right, I'll do just enough where everyone's like, oh, yeah, we trust him. He's at the wheel. And then, like, take off 3-4 weeks. And then when people start doubting me, all right, I'm going to win again. That's kind of what I get when I watch Ole manage a team. Cheska, how do you think Tottenham would fare against Manchester United right now?
Well, as soon as you put Ronaldo in there, there's no match. Spurs are going to go down. That's plain and simple. And then if just in case it didn't work, move Ronaldo out wide, take out Sancho, and then put Cavani in, and they'll take care of it.
Take out
you
Sancho?
Think Manchester United is going to take off their $100+ million player 4 games into the year?
No, I'm saying if he hasn't scored, if the game's 0-0 or it's drawn, then yeah, you got to change it up the plans. If it's 80th minute and he hasn't done anything, then put Cavani in there and he'll make sure to put a goal in there. That's what they got him for.
How you're targeting Jadon Sancho to be kicked out of the game, and very much in favor of Edinson Cavani.
You sound like Graham Souness.
They called him a racist for no reason, all right, or whatever they did to him. Cavani did nothing wrong.
That dude is definitely racist. That dude's 100% racist.
Edinson Cavani?
Oh no, I'm talking about Graham Souness.
Oh, Souness for sure, yeah. But Cavani, he did nothing wrong, right? He just likes, being in Uruguay. Language barrier. Sorry, Negro is black, all right? Sorry.
Whoa, you're canceled. Anyway, your boys are in fourth. Honestly, Chelsea got done a little bit dirty.
Wait. We're not going to talk about Ronaldo even more?
Whoa, relax, bro. I got a transfer segment.
Okay. Sorry, my bad.
God damn.
We brought it up. Okay, you're right. I jumped the gun. My bad. All right. I'm calming.
Ronaldo is going to get the number 7 also. I don't know how somehow. Do it. They can go to court or something for it. He's 100% doing that.
Come on. He's like, why are we going to court? I'm not even against it.
He's like, I don't even care. Take it. And he's like, no, we're going to court. And we know his lawyers are good, so.
I really want to see Ronaldo take 30, just like Messi has.
The same number as Messi.
No, he should get 31.
31? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he should do.
That's hilarious.
Anyway, Chelsea, though, sitting fourth. Drew's boys done absolutely dirty by VAR. Was it a penalty? Fuck yeah, it's a penalty. I'll give the penalty, but to compare it to the Suarez-esque, I'm going to dive and block it when it was really he moved his thigh up and it bumped his arm up and it just happened to hit right there. That's really fucking harsh to me. I understand the law of the game and whatnot, but like, come on, dude. You literally just fucked the entire game. Also, Liverpool, you guys suck. You can't get a goal a man up. The only goal you got was a Mo Salah penalty, which is essentially
45 minutes they were a man up.
So just a full half, over a half, you were a man up, and you could not muster anything. It was actually pathetic. So I thought Chelsea got done dirty. I think Chelsea are going to have themselves a nice little season here, picking up Lukaku, and now they got Saul as well. I got into an argument online because somebody told me that Seoul's probably going to play wing back in Alonso's spot, and I was like, okay, well, I mean, they just bought Chilwell the year before that, and he came out and already said he hates playing wing back, which is why he lost time over at Atleti. But okay, sure, you watch more Spanish football than me, I bet. Jessica, Seoul to Chelsea. How do you feel about that one?
I mean, I think he's a good player. Is he going to work at Chelsea? That's kind of where I'm at. Like, I don't really see.
This was a trap. We're not talking about transfers yet, Jessica. Fuck
you trapped me, you mother.
You fucking went right into it. But no, that is the Premier League. Everton's in 6th, Liverpool's in 5th, City's in 7th off of a rough start against Tottenham. Leicester, I don't know what the fuck to expect from them this year. So EPL competitive as always. Moving on, we got Serie A that also kicked off. Lazio fucking cooking right now at the top of the table. Ciro Immobile started out hot. I think he's got, 5 or 4 goals already in the first 2 matches?
That's sorry ball, baby.
He's got 4.
All I know is that he missed the penalty kick, so I was like, Immobile's in fucking midseason form, baby. Here we go.
Well, I mean, that's not sorry ball doesn't matter for penalties. You know, it's just about passing left and right, going nowhere, staying around the center circle, and saying you dominated possession, therefore you dominated the game. Just like he did at Chelsea to win the Europa League. So I don't see anything from Lazio other than straight, like, not quite the best team in Italy. Really mediocre. That's all it's going to be.
To me, Italy seems like it's wide fucking open right now. I'm very confident in Mourinho and Roma right now just because they picked up Tammy Abraham, and I'm a huge Tammy guy. I can't believe Chelsea was like, you know what, fuck it. Let's go buy Timo Werner, and then let's buy another striker for over $100 million and get rid of fucking Tammy Abraham. I thought that was shocking, but, you know, Chelsea always going to do that business. Abramovich is he kind of reminds me of a wannabe Don Perez where it's like, yeah, I'm going to do whatever the fuck I want, where it's like, more of just throwing money at everything because he's a baller. Kind of close, but Don Perez, you can't.
Abramovich is one of the chosen people. That's why we have all the money. God has graced us people and said, you know what, Roman, I don't think you have enough. So I'm going to give you a little bit more to spend on Chelsea. And you know what? Timo Werner, you're right. Didn't have the greatest of the year last year. Did you know that both assists and goals, he was double digits last year, though? Most people don't realize that because all he did was get absolutely slaughtered in the media. I will admit, wasn't a big fan of Kai Havertz coming in. I thought that was unnecessary money. As good as he may be, don't think he's necessary for Chelsea. Lukaku, I want to see him do well. I don't have faith that he's going to be one of the best players or one of the best strikers in the world for the next however many seasons with Chelsea. Good luck. I want him to succeed. But I'll admit, I haven't been a fan of a lot of these transfers. Timo Werner one, I am. Still am. He's going to come through. It's just a matter of time. But the rest of them,
if I was you guys, I would have tried to flip that. Like, if I could have flipped them to Juventus to try and get Dybala off of them, I would have done that rather than spending any money on Kai Havertz.
But also, Chelsea already has
Mason Mount overrated, and he fucking blows.
Who?
Mason Mount. I hate him.
Yeah, I will say this. I personally
English tax is high as fuck on him. That's all I'll say.
Well, okay,
oh yeah.
So that's what I was gonna say. Is it from everything I read in English media or whatever I listen to? It seems like they are fawning. Every single one of them wants him to bang their daughter, not get her pregnant, marry her, and have kids. Just bang her. Like, that's how much the English media loves Mason Mount. I will say this: I'm not on that train, but hey, the guy does produce. He scores, he assists, he makes himself important during games. So I don't see the hype as much as people on the wrong side of the pond. But at the same time, I think you got to give Mason Mount credit because he does do a lot. No, still no.
I agree with you that, like, he's doing his part and, like, he has his moments, but the amount that he's unbelievably overhyped and, like, how he got called world class immediately when he was clearly just Lampard's son. Like, I want to see a DNA test of why the fuck this guy was starting every fucking game and Pulisic couldn't get any fucking tick. And I'm watching this bum play in his spot. Granted, I'll give you one thing, Mount. You can hit a decent free kick like 60% of the time. And I think he strikes the ball well. Like, he has the vision. He knows what to do with it. Not that he's actually going to be able to do anything, but he knows what he should do. So he's definitely watched a lot of film and definitely hits a lot of just standstill balls. That's the only thing I'll say about Mount positively. Other than that, he looks like a little cunt, and I hate him.
To each their own.
Anyway, Inter also sitting perfect. Yeah, 2 games, 2 wins. Inter, they beat the shit out of Genoa, and then the Hellas Verona game, Correa came on for his debut and scored 2 late. That makes it look like it wasn't that close. It was very oddly close, though, for all the Inter fans out there talking shit. Like, I know it says 3-1, but you guys kind of barely scraped past Hellas Verona. Roma sitting in 3rd, also perfect still. 2 wins, 2 matches. Jose Mourinho ball, baby. It just works in Italy. I fucking love it. My man's just hopping on trains, drinking Coke and full pizzas. He's just a savage now. I love Italian Mourinho. I'll be honest. I love it. Did you see him on the Vespa with the old school Roma sticker too?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What a baller. What an absolute baller.
He looks at home. I've never seen anyone more comfortable in a foreign country than Jose Mourinho in Italy. Like, I didn't know Mourinho.
Seems like he's the man out there.
He's probably a god there.
Like a king.
I didn't know that Mourinho was an Italian name. Did you guys know that? It's actually not Portuguese. It's actually Roman Italian. That's how old the name Mourinho is.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean,
it's unbelievable.
Actually sounds Italian as fuck. Like when you go to spell it and you look at all the vowels. Yeah. I'm not super surprised, but yeah, I'm with you. I could see Moutinho also being a little Italian.
Yeah. Until you see the NH, and then you're like, nope, definitely Portuguese.
Well, listen,
definitely not as good as America in English.
And then 4th place, we got Milan. They are also perfect right now. Perfect 6 points.
You know why? Olivier Giroud fucking killing it. Former Chelsea man.
Oh, I was going to say it was because they played Sampdoria and Cagliari, but go off.
Yeah, I mean, look, when you play relegation battling teams, I mean, yeah, some people are going to shine a little bit more. But when you're a former Chelsea player, you shine because the sun is up. And that's exactly what Olivier Giroud does. He shines in blue for France, blue for Chelsea, and he's clearly still got blue in his blood right now, even though he's playing for Milan.
What about that Arsenal red? That's
nobody cares about that.
He was pretty red for a while.
First of all, nobody cares about Olivier Giroud at Arsenal. Nobody at Arsenal even knows who he is.
They forgot already.
This is because you know why? Because Arsenal have been so bad for the past 5 years or whatever it's been, that there's so many bad memories in people's minds at Arsenal over the past few years that it has eliminated any good memories from the past. I don't know if you guys know this, but Arsenal, none of their fans know that they were invincible like 2 decades ago. That's how bad they've been recently, is those good memories are just gone.
You know what's crazy is that I'm getting the opposite effect of where the last 10 years never happened to them. And it's, well, there's still only one Invincibles. There's only one Invincibles. And I was like, yo, that was like 20 fucking years ago.
They're just floating. Time has not changed for them.
We've won like 6 Champions Leagues since then. What the fuck have you guys been doing? You're still talking about that? Henri's not even playing anymore.
Those are the glory days, baby.
3 coaching jobs already.
3 jobs, yo.
They're fucking shocking to me. They honestly are. But anyway, the rest of Italy, we got Napoli sitting in 5th, also perfect in 2 matches. Udinese in 6th, Bologna in 7th, and my boy Sassuolo in 8th. If you're wondering where Juve is, they're in fucking 12th because they look god awful right now. Allegri, I was excited when he came back in because I was like, all right, let's set this defense shirt up again. And then you realize, oh, this is why I fucking wanted him to leave when you see the starting lineups he puts out, and they're just fucking atrocious. On
Weston McKennie as like a number 10.
Well, one, I think Weston McKennie could actually play that spot. The only problem is you already have Dybala, so what the fuck are you doing?
Well, no, Dybala is way better than McKennie, especially for that position. You think McKennie's a good enough passer to play as a 10, really?
I think that he's got the confidence and flair, and he's got the work ethic that he could play that position.
He is a bulldog. I'm with you.
Depending who's with him up there, like he would need like if Benzema play. I think Benzema and McKennie would look fucking great together because they're kind of both just pass first and like.
I don't think Benzema's passing to McKennie. I'll just say that right now.
I don't think you're watching Benzema because he's fucking passing everybody. Granted,
no, Vinicius.
Vinicius is leading the league in goals. Where have you been?
That doesn't mean those goals came from Benzema's lead up.
Two of them did.
I'm just trying to shit on Benzema for fun. Let me have my joke, AJ.
Benzema, he's going to win the Pichichi and the Player of the Year award. They're lucky Mbappe didn't come this year because Benzema's just going to load up now.
All you need to do is score a penalty to win the Best Player of the Year award penalty.
Yeah, apparently. Messi's been doing that for the past fucking 9 years.
Anyway. He's terrible at penalties. That's the great part.
And Jorginho did it this last year.
That is insane. Dude. You know what? No, honestly, Emerson is the second best player in the world. because he sat on the bench.
James
for Chelsea,
Milner is number
won
one.
Champions League, and he sat on the bench as Italy won the Euros. So obviously he's the best player in the world, even though all he did was watch.
Oh, he did was
Yo,
watch.
are you one of those? Are you one of those like Chelsea purists where you're like, oh, Jorginho is probably one of the best midfielders in the world?
No.
Or are you realistic where you're like, he just doesn't fuck up that much?
Well, okay, so I'm not a Jorginho hater, never have been, even when Sarri was there.
I think he's just getting a little overhyped by the
Yeah, I mean, he's a good player. Is he great? No. Is he one of the best in the world? No. He's very one-sided. He's a great passer. Cannot play defense to save his life. Cannot catch anybody. But the reason I think he's doing so well with N'Golo Kante next to him is because that
does all the work.
Well, yeah, no, but okay, yes. So joking aside, that's actually correct. If you look at the way Leicester played with Conte, right? He ran around. He was basically, I like to call it the inverse of a number 10. He was a free defensive player. Just go wherever you want. Just, win the midfield by yourself. And he did that. And every time he got the ball, you know what he did? He passed it straight to Danny Drinkwater to spray out the ball. When he played with Chelsea, when they won the title, anytime he won the ball, gave it to Cesc Fabregas and said, you go lead the attack now. And with Jorginho, he can do that. But when he was playing out on wide right under Frank Lampard, he's taking him out of his best position, out of the defensive role. He's making Jorginho do that. It doesn't make any sense. So playing in a 2 under Tuchel, I think is like the greatest thing. I for the midfield, that's the best thing Chelsea can do, without a doubt.
So I talked a lot of shit on Tuchel, and the fact that it's just working now really pisses me off.
I will say, I don't like the back three this year. While working, right, as we talked about with Liverpool, they were able to shut them down a man. But with the players that Chelsea have, I think they have too many defenders. I don't think they should use a back three anymore. So I want Tuchel to succeed. Doesn't mean I agree with him. So I'm kind of with you. Some things I like about what he's doing, some things I don't. Like Pulisic playing as a right wing back. Thomas Tuchel obviously hates Jews. Not that Christian Pulisic is Jewish, but I just wanted to say it.
He hates you.
I mean, I feel like I've seen him in one of my textbooks as like a Nazi general or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Like he has that kind of look.
He was what's his name? Like Hans Landis in Inglourious Bastards. He was definitely he looks like him.
He was like his lieutenant or something.
Yeah,
maybe
he had to have been.
Yeah. I get that. Speaking of Germany, let's get into the Bundesliga.
Nice.
Anyway, what's up, guys? Wolfsburg's in first, which if you watch Wolfsburg play, it's some of the slowest, most boring fucking footy, but they're unbelievably good at keeping possession and counterattacking, and it just works for them. So who they just beat? Leipzig, I think.
Leipzig, yeah.
They just beat Leipzig 1-0.
The American heavyweight match
too. Whoa! I thought Leipzig versus Stuttgart was the American heavyweight match.
Well, in terms of coaches, John Brooks going up against Tyler Adams, defensive heavyweights for the U.S. Sure. I mean, honestly, just watching this game this weekend, I'm convinced the U.S. is going to win in 2022 in Qatar.
I'm so confused who's playing in that tournament. Like, it's in the middle. I still don't know how that's working. It's in the middle of the fucking season.
Right, and there's been no news about, like, are they going to break the season in half?
Yeah,
like,
there's been no updates at all.
Like, I think that's how I think they should do it. Is just like how, the Bundesliga, La Liga, France, like they all have a break in the middle of the season halfway through. The Premier League doesn't. That's what I think they should do. Start the season like last week of July or whatever. Get 18, 19 games done, depending on your league, whatever it is, done by, November 15th or whatever. Couple weeks of training camp, and the World Cup kicks off, end of November, beginning December, whatever it is. That's what I think they should do. Doesn't mean they're gonna do it.
What I hope they do is that they just say fuck everybody and make the seasons go on the whole time. So we're either gonna get like some weird then I think USA might win because all the people are still playing for their clubs. So one, we'll get a weird World Cup winner, or two, we're gonna get a bunch of fucking rando clubs in the Champions League and other European competitions. And we're gonna get some random Premier League or Bundesliga winners because all the good players are in the World Cup, or vice versa.
What I'm hearing is you want an MLS style schedule. Basically, all of Europe needs to learn from MLS and just copy them. That's what I heard.
Yes. Everything MLS does is better. It's proven. That's why they keep making more money.
In that regard, you're kind of right. I mean, honestly.
Next one we got is Leverkusen sitting in second, and Patrick Schick. Schick fucking happens. I don't know how this man, he's carrying that Euro form over, and he did it for Roma like a few matchups, and then he goes cold as shit. But it doesn't look like he's going to cool down at all, and especially in the Bundesliga, no offense, but the only defenses you really have to worry about are like Wolfsburg, Leipzig, and Bayern. Other than that, pretty suspect. Looking at you, Dortmund, you're super suspect.
Come on. Dortmund's defense is great for the other team.
Sometimes, if they feel like it, you got to keep adding those little asterisks. But Leverkusen's playing good football right now, controlling matches, getting a lot of chances. The only downfall with them is that, if they don't make the chances, then they look really fucking bad. And then they'll end up losing 1-0 rather than being if you watch the XG theory, the expected goals, theirs is always really high. And if they're actually taking their chances well, then it just keeps shooting up. But if they're not, then it's just going to be expected goals 3.5, other team 0.7, and fucking Leverkusen will lose.
They still lose.
Yeah. So Leverkusen, they're doing solid right now. They are above Bayern, which if you're in Germany, you gotta enjoy that while it lasts, because we all know Bayern's gonna come back. Bayern slipped up in the first game of the season, and then they followed it up with beating the shit out of Dortmund in the Super Cup, beating the shit out of some poor Bremer SV, whoever that Division 6 side is. They lost 12-0 to Bayern, and then Lewandowski put up a hat trick against Hertha Berlin last week. So Bayern's already I want to call it mid-season form, but really it's just oh look, Lewandowski woke up. So Bayern's gonna probably start cruising through that league.
And they just beefed up the midfield with Marcel Sabitzer coming in.
Agreed. I think it's fucking hilarious that they just ruined Leipzig. I mean, they didn't ruin them, but they took their best defender, their captain, and their manager. How do you let that happen? How do you possibly let that happen?
And they probably spent less than 50 million for all that.
I think they spent it was 65-ish.
It wasn't a lot because
it was 15 for Sabitzer and 50 for Upamecano.
Well, because he had the buyout clause, and so they took advantage of that. Yeah, I think for Nagelsmann there was a buyout clause too, though. I think.
Was there?
I think there was. I think they had to pay Leipzig for him. Oh. Yeah, because I'm guessing Leipzig wanted to hold on to him, which makes sense. But at the same time, they are a feeder club, whether in Germany or for the rest of the world, or for the big leagues in Europe. So to them, making money and selling your best asset, even if it is to Bayern, they're hey, we won. To them, that's the goal. Yeah. As crazy as that sounds. How, if I may, real quick, I did bet on Leipzig. I think I got him at plus 1,200 or something to win the league this year. So I was you know what? We'll throw a couple bucks down. And hope, and I believe in Jesse Marsch. USA. The U.S. has 2 titles this summer already. You're telling me Jesse Marsch can't bring another one to America? I think he can.
Hey, Drew. Yes. Jesse Marsch can't bring another one to America.
How dare you? How dare you?
You gonna have a Pokal, Jesse? Does that count?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. All right.
I mean, that won't win me my bet. It still wins a trophy.
Well, you should have waited till next year and hoped to God that Germany just took Bayern's entire fucking roster, and then you would have been good.
That's true. That's a good point.
It was probably only $1 bet, knowing Drew, so he's not going to lose that much money anyways.
$2. I'll have you know.
Oh shit!
That's how confident I am in Leipzig. I'm so confident. I was you know what? We're gonna double this.
That is. He's you know what? I could get a McDouble or a medium fry. Fuck that.
Leipzig. I am not eating a cheeseburger today. I am eating money, baby. Just eating. This is what I'm doing. Money. Just Pac-Man. Nom 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 nom. That's what it is.
Oh, man, you'd be perfect for our gambling show, where we also just say nonsense like that. Anyway, Freiburg's in 4th, and I'm not gonna act like I watched a bunch of Freiburg games. I lost both bets. Then they beat Stuttgart and Dortmund. Fucked me on both those bets, and they're actually unbeaten. They tied Bielefeld 0-0 to start the season. So Freiburg's unbeaten right now, and in 4th place above Dortmund, who are sitting in 5th. I'm not even going to pretend, though, I know anything about this Freiburg team or what they've been doing. I've just looked at the final scores of the 2 previous matches and have been upset. And that's all I have to say about Freiburg. Either of you have anything to say about Freiburg?
They suck.
All right, yeah. See, I didn't think it was anything. We'll see. It's like Tottenham. We'll see how long you're up there, okay? We'll see if you can even stay top 8.
But last year, they were linked to an American player in MLS. I was like a 19, 20-year-old kid. And I remember listening to a podcast, and these guys were like trying to break down Freiburg, and I'm thinking, shut the fuck up. You don't know anything about them. He's really going to fit in their scheme. The way they challenge in the midfield. Shut the fuck up. You've never seen a game from Freiburg.
I like follow like random teams. So like PSV is like my Dutch team that I follow, and like I have.
But they're a good team with like up and coming players.
Yeah, I know, but like they'll hear me like try to break that down. They'll be like, "Yeah, how many fucking games do you watch?" I was like, "Well, there's only been fucking 3 so far this season, so 3." Like I genuinely sit and watch these. I'm sorry, I'm fucking weird. You're right. Also, somebody said that 15 million people watched that last PSG game. I would love to see those fucking numbers. You're telling me that you guys waited that long to watch Messi go in and do fucking nothing? 0 assists, what, like 19?
Not even playing with Neymar or Mbappe either. You know what I mean?
Like I was just like 15 million, and they were like, "Yeah, the most ever in a League One match." I was like, "Fuck you."
If all 3 of them played together, I'd get it. But when he's subbing on for Neymar, I don't buy it.
Yeah, me either. And like, let them play somebody good. Like if it was PSG versus Lille or PSG versus Lyon or PSG versus Marseille, okay, I'd believe that maybe. But if it was fucking some rando team, that's why I was like, yeah, shut the fuck up.
Those numbers are.
And then it had no source. I was like, you guys are fucking.
Yeah. Those numbers are so blown up. Like if they are that high, they're only going to stay there for like 2 or 3 weeks, and then everybody's going to forget, like they always do. Like his fans are only loyal to like debuts and stuff like that. Like they're not gonna carry through and freaking watch.
No, they'll wait for him to hit like some free kick or some bullshit, or like put up a hat trick in the French league, and then they'll be, "Oh, I told you we're gonna win the league, guys." We're gonna get into the best league on the planet because they don't play soccer there. It's just not football. It's La Liga. Have you heard our new commercials too? Because they're fucking lit. La Liga.
Is that the ones for ESPN?
Yeah, they have that little song that they made.
Mm-hmm.
Madrid's on top of the table. We got 8 goals in 3 matches. We let up 3 to fucking Levante, which is the only bad thing I had to say about this team so far. I just picked up Camavinga, so Ancelotti ball. I loved Ancelotti ball when he was here before. He's doing great now as well, so I'm looking forward to see what he's going to do once we get Mbappe too. I think Zidane might even come back, man. You get enough French people over here, Zidane's going to be like, shit, I miss you guys. What's up? So we're looking great.
Just remember, though, you bring in Mbappe, I don't know if there's room for him. I mean, Gareth Bale takes up a pretty big spot.
Oh, don't worry. Gareth Bale's contract's done after this year, so please get the fuck out. I'm being so nice to Bale this year. I mean, granted, I still yell at him, but I'm just like, farewell tour. Farewell tour. Thank you for
the last dance.
He can say if he wants, but like take an 80% pay cut, and then you could say, I don't care.
Bale ain't doing that. You know that.
Yeah, the piece.
Gareth Bale. First of all, Gareth Bale, whatever his paycheck is, let's just say it's $100 million, right? Guaranteed, he probably gets paid like 107. That's how good his agent is. He gets paid more money than on his contract. It makes no sense. It makes no sense.
I don't know how. I genuinely think that's what happened because when you look at the numbers, you're like, who the fuck made this deal for Gareth Bale?
And it's probably the Barcelona representatives that are idiots.
Well, yeah, that was all just nonsense. But I love it. If you want to just shit on Barcelona for a while, I'm here for it.
They're run by morons.
For the last 10 years, I was like, I've been just saying this every transfer window. I was like, you can't spend this much money. You are not making this much. Yeah. I just watched them spend $100 million in like 6 straight transfer windows, and none of them panned out. They just fucking got rid of Griezmann too.
And I was gonna say, and he's going back now.
Jesus Christ,
loan or not?
This is awesome for me. I've been waiting since I was in high school because it was just me as a Madrid fan, and then a bunch of Liverpool and Barcelona fans who are all pieces of shit. If you know me, you know I fucking hate all of them. So just to see this finally come to fruition, because I was like, you guys cannot, this is not stable. And they were like, oh, Messi brings all that money back in. I was like, there's no fucking way. What, is he selling lunchboxes with his face on it? How the fuck is he bringing this much fucking money in? You guys are blowing bread.
They were making all that money to pay Messi.
Yeah, I know. I was just like, this man made like $300 million in 2 years from you guys. Oh, how can't we afford him? What?
I really hope that there's somebody at the Camp Nou cooking up coke underneath like Walter White.
Something has to be
I really hope that's how they're doing it.
Bro, their own president literally hired people to talk shit on his own players.
Right?
The trash can that fucking club is.
But no, exactly. Barcelona is run by morons. I mean this seriously. Think about it. They let Lionel Messi go. They said, oh, yeah, we'll figure out your contract. Oh, yeah, we know the rules. We know your contract offers in violation of those rules, but don't worry about it. Wait a few days. Oh, yeah, no, we haven't fixed the contract, so you still can't sign. Oh, we signed all these other guys. Hey, Mr. Shakira, can you take a 50% pay? They're run by morons. They signed they got $250 million plus for Neymar. Every single one of them was wasted. As on guys, like you said already, Dembele, Griezmann, Malcolm. I'm sure I'm missing.
I love that everyone sweeps Coutinho right under the table when he costs 110 million.
Coutinho, yeah, exactly. It's just like they spent all this money and not one player has worked out. Barcelona is run by morons.
You could tell that it's really run by morons when they bought Coutinho, and then they had a Champions League clause if they won the Champions League, if he won one. And then he went to Bayern, won one, so they still had to pay the clause, but they didn't get the Champions League.
And not only that, he played against Barcelona and helped beat them.
Yep.
It's unbelievable. This is what I'm saying. They're run by morons.
You could honestly not script anything better than that, than Coutinho leaving on loan, helping knock them out, and then winning the Champions League that they then have to pay for. It was one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen as a Madrista. It was fucking fantastic. But Barcelona, man.
And now Griezmann,
they're still good. Like they still have a bunch of dudes. Frankie De Jong, Memphis Depay is already balling out.
Serginho Dest, the American,
on the bench now.
Serginho Dest
demoted.
Well, he was on the bench at Ajax too, which is why I was so against his move to Barcelona.
I was against the move, but for personal reasons.
But I'm like, you don't even play in the Eredivisie. Why are you going to play in La Liga? It's not like he was going to Alaves or something where it's like, oh, yeah, he'll probably play. No, he goes to one of the top teams. I don't care how much of a fan you are. And, Johan Cruyff did it. You're not Johan Cruyff.
Yeah.
Well, my whole problem with that is like all these young guys that go over to Barcelona, especially forwards and defenders, just open your fucking eyes and look at their transfers. You're the 9th one in the last 2 transfer windows. At one point, they bought 8 defenders in 1 year.
8 defenders.
They just now got rid of all. I'm not even exaggerating. It was fucking 8.
We'll put all those behind Messi, and we got a team.
Well, it's just fucking crazy because we're a fullback factory, so I like to just shit on Barcelona's back line the whole time. Fuck you guys. I'm glad to see them just fucking floundering. Anyway, Sevilla's in second. They play some boring-ass football. That's just Lopetegui ball. So it's Spanish football. Lopetegui ball is just straight Spanish football where it's, hey, let's pass it a shit ton, let's keep possession, and then barely score. But put one really tall guy up front and just keep kicking it at him. There's no Fernando Torres anymore. There's no David Villas anymore. They're like Spanish football, that's just what it is now. No strikers, all midfield, all defense, just passing it the whole fucking time. So that is old school Spanish football, and Lopetegui fucking lives and breathes it.
I hear they're losing Luke de Jong to Barcelona.
Oh, darn. If I'm Luke de Jong, what the fuck makes you want to go over there?
Yeah, why?
I don't know. What? Could be Aguero's replacement.
Because we'll see if that changes at fucking Barca.
Fabrizio Romano tweeted. He says, he tweeted that the Griezmann deal is going through and that Luke de Jong to Barcelona is also going through. The last minute transfers.
I just watched fucking
La Liga confirmed it
for 12 hours. So,
oh man, sick deals.
Valencia somehow in third. I really think it's just because their schedule is trash. They played Alaves, beat their ass, tied Granada, and beat.
Drew has a theory about Valencia why they're so good.
Is it because Yunus Musa is the best American midfielder? Because that's what I think.
Even though he's hurt, he hasn't played yet.
No, he hasn't played.
Yeah, he did. I don't think he got. I'm pretty sure he was omitted from the qualifying squad. I'd have to look at it again, but I don't think he made it because he hasn't been playing.
Well, did you see they're like, oh, Pulisic, the first one to training? I was like, well, I hope so. He hasn't been fucking doing it.
He probably got to the U.S. 8 days ago.
Yeah. I thought that was really weird that they brought that up. I was like, okay, good, because he hasn't been doing shit otherwise.
First one in, last one out. Hard worker, baby. Fundamentals.
That's our captain, man. Actually, Zach Steffen for Catholic. Give him the fucking arm, man. Matt Turner, you're a bitch.
Well, hey, wait, real quick then. No, legit, right? with Zach Steffen not playing, with Matt Turner doing as well as he did in the Gold Cup and still playing well for, is it the Revs, right? In MLS. Do you think, I'm not asking what you want, do you think going into the game, Steffen is still the number one?
Yes.
Okay, I'm asking.
Well, the only thing I have to say is first American to ever win a Premier League. He's managed by Pep Guardiola. So the people that are like, oh, well, he's not getting enough minutes. I was like, yeah, but he's on Manchester City. Wait, hold on. Where does Turner play? Oh, the MLS? You mean the league that Zach left after he got goalie of the year and was the all-star starter? Is that the league we're talking about? Oh, okay, so he already did everything in that league, and now he's playing for the Premier League champions. Okay. Yeah, this is a smart conversation we're having.
Hey, it doesn't mean at the moment. I'm not saying overall he's not a better keeper. It doesn't mean at the moment that he's going to play better than him, though.
Yeah, but he is better than him, so 90% chance he's going to play better than him.
Hopefully so. That I would love nothing more than that. But that's why I'm asking.
You know, flat out, it's actually not close at all. I love the people that were comparing it when it was the Gold Cup, and I was like, who the fuck's playing in the Gold Cup? We played Canada. That was our biggest competition.
You mean Mexico's A team that couldn't beat the U.S.'s B team?
Yeah, that was embarrassing. I already made fun of Cheska for that, though. He had a whole episode of that.
Yeah, that was good memories, good times.
Good times.
Good times.
If we want to talk about something else shitty, Barcelona's in fourth. And fuck Barcelona. That's it. That's all I got. Atleti's in fifth. Mallorca, Steve Nash's team's in sixth. We don't like
Stu Holden's team. I know you love Stu Holden.
Like Stu Holden.
You love Stu Holden. He's your favorite American analyst.
And now Matthew Hoppy's team.
Yeah, true. Matthew Hoppy just went over there too.
Mm-hmm. Good.
That was on my list, but thanks for ruining it, Justin.
I'm sure there's no American connection to that whatsoever. None.
No, there can't be.
I'm sure Matthew Hoppy, what is he, 19? Just wants to live on the island nation and just bang hot Spanish chicks.
I mean, you could pick, I don't know if you could really pick a better spot to go play in Spain. You're right on the fucking beach. And let me tell you, the Spanish chicks in Mallorca, they're looking pretty fucking good. So
but is Matthew Hoppy there to score goals or to score pussy?
Both.
All right, I got Oaks in here now. You might know Oaks from Kick 'em, Pick 'em. To be honest with you, Oaks, there was a little scroll on where the cameras were, so I didn't see you until I saw the private chat where it was like, yo, can I get in?
Wait, how long were you waiting off screen?
Probably 15 minutes. His line on his cell phone and on that, then on this Turner talk, bro. You know I lose some Turner. Oh, boys, penalty saves are sick.
Yo, hold on. Oh, wait. Are we talking about penalty saves? Because Zach Steffen's got fucking highlight reels of them. You can go look them up.
Hey, Manchester City training and Gold Cup final are not the same.
Dude,
you're right. Manchester City training's probably better.
Hey, man, Turner's been playing lights out football, man. You can't die. He might not be starting, and he might not be the best option. Minute of it. His spot on that team, he's looking great. That, like you were saying, the World Cup versus Mexico, playing Qatar, just showing up every day. Love to see it.
Let me just make this real quick. We are a Zach Steffen podcast, and fuck Matt Turner. All right, you can bet whatever you want, and we can root for him when he's the backup for America. But if we're comparing Zach Steffen to Matt Turner here, I'm throwing fucking hands.
Good thing I live 1,500 miles away from you.
I will literally pay somebody to go show up to your front door and punch you.
You don't even know what city I live in America.
I will fucking pay a hacker to get your ID and ruin your fucking credit score.
Pull up Chicago anytime you want, leg.
Pull up. We're gonna talk Matt Turner versus Zach Steffen. Vodka, congratulations.
Talk about Eddie in the
Last little Spanish thing. Real Sociedad's in 7th. David Silva
back.
I want to say David Silva is disappointing. And like, if you're gonna have a statue of yourself put out outside of another stadium, you gotta fucking show up the next match, bro. What the fuck are you doing, David? God damn it. So those are all the leagues. That's all our league talk. Let's get into this fucking deadline day talk. We got everybody here now. I don't know what you guys are doing, but Fabrizio Romano was just on a 12-hour fucking bender, was what it seemed like, where he's just getting phone calls, emails, and texts constantly, sitting on a couch, just feeding us all the information. So I got a fucking fat list here. Fat list here. First of all, we'll go to the older ones. Odegaard went to Arsenal. You're a bitch, Odegaard. From the Madrizimo and me, fuck you, Odegaard. You're a pussy.
Who wants to go to Arsenal?
Fuck you, buddy.
What an idiot.
Not any strikers.
My favorite part about that is
the people were like, Arsenal.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the fuck Arsenal's doing. They just signed also my man Tomiyasu. He's team leg. I've been scouting him. I'm a very big fan of his, mostly because I was looking for Asians to join team leg because right now it's Kang In Lee, Takafusi Kubo, and Hyungmin Son. So I got to kind of branch that one out a little bit. But Tomiyasu, super athletic, super tall, good in the air, fantastic with both feet. So he can play out of the back, and he's good at joining the attack. Defensively, probably could use a little work. But
what a ringing endorsement.
Dude, he's on Arsenal. How much of an endorsement do you like?
That's perfect. Here's the thing. Look.
He's a defender who can't defend.
Well, okay, that's the thing. You can compliment anything about him. Good defender, right? You can talk shit, bad defender. The only thing that is 100% evident is this guy is mentally retarded and brain dead for going to Arsenal. That's the only constant about this guy is that he is dumb as fuck. There's no reason to go to Arsenal. And said
Gooners right as you just called him pretty much just handicap for going to Arsenal.
Handicap is a light term.
It's a light term.
The headlines I have on my phone for this are like the one is just Graham Souness is a fucking racist dick. The other one, all right, getting back in the transfers though, we got Cunha to Atleti. Atleti signed another midfielder. Weird. But at least we know that he's not going to turn into a striker the way Marcos Llorente did. Even though hold on, you want a weird stat? Marcos Llorente. So this one got Griezmann, right? 40 mil. Marcos Llorente had more goal contributions than Griezmann last season.
Did he really?
Oh.
Not bad.
Just saying. I don't know. I think you had your replacement rather than going to get Grizzy. My man sucked. If he's not taking penalties for France, he's fucking trash.
Oh yeah. He can't make a PK to save his fucking life, bro.
Oh, man.
I do like Mateus Cunha, though. Watching him in the Bundesliga, coming up, getting better, I think he has a bright future ahead of him. So I am actually optimistic about this. I feel like he's going to a good team.
Yeah, I was going to say this is a good move for him.
Yeah.
You kind of get like the defensive capabilities and the speed of La Liga, get used to all that. Plus, Simeone is just a great manager and he develops talent well, unless you're an attacker and maybe outfields.
Yep, exactly.
Next one I got is Blossich to West Ham, which I think is a fucking great pickup. Way better than getting Lingard, who's older and would have cost more money and cost higher on the wages. Blossich is 23? And getting Croatians has always seemed to work out for Premier League clubs. Let's just be honest, except maybe Mitrovic.
Chelsea and Pulisic.
Clubs, it's been great for him. What'd you say? I
said Chelsea and Pulisic.
I mean, you could have gave Kovacic the nod there, but okay. I'm personally.
I guarantee. So Christian Pulisic, if you watch a Champions League game, right, in 2 weeks, watch on because UEFA does the broadcast and the graphics and shit. They put the Croatian accent marks, 2 of them on his name, and they're different ones. Guarantee you, if you gave him a test, is it this mark or is it this mark? Is the other one this mark? Guarantee he'd fail it. He'd have no idea.
Bro, he's from the sweetest place on earth. He doesn't know how to spell his name. He knows chop.
And that's fine. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Goals, y'all gotta spell your own name.
And good for him.
Readings
I'll tell you this.
Nerds.
It is. Readings for pussies. But I guarantee you.
Loser.
Guarantee you, Pulisic. Whenever he might play for Croatia. No, he's not. Because you know why? The first day he walks in training, Harivska Napska, he's going to be like, what the fuck is this?
What is this?
Yeah, he goes from being the man in fucking USA and getting the fucking aux cord at the locker room, and then he's going to go into whatever the fuck they're listening to. Everyone's screaming and ripping shots of vodka. Nah, he ain't ready for all that.
I bet nobody at Chelsea. No American gives Christian Pulisic the aux cord. You know why? I bet
that's a lie.
I bet he listens to country music.
He does.
See? And so
Alan Jackson.
No one gives it to him. Weston
He goes and takes it sometimes.
Well, he's the Captain America does what Captain America wants.
Yo, low-key, Leg gave me an all-German broadcast so I could listen to Dortmund game. It worked the other day, and I gotta say, the German techno fucking slaps, bro. At halftime, they were bumping some serious fucking German. No, the Dortmund fight song. It was wild.
So that was like kind of a troll, but he ended up liking it. He was like, "Yeah, does anyone have audio for this game? I'm at work." So I was like, I went and found the German website, and I was like, "Here you go, this is in German." He's like, "I took German in high school. Fuck it."
Hey,
that's hilarious.
Holland goal is Holland goal in any language, bro.
That's true. Especially a game winner right at the end.
That's right.
Oh man.
Next one I got was a big one. Cristiano Ronaldo had to take all the headlines and all the shine from Messi once they tried to call him out. He goes back to Manchester United. I did just get a United jersey. I got the blue and white crazy looking one where it's like, yo, you guys are red. This is Manchester. Your rivals are blue, but I got it anyway because it's fresh. Mason Greenwood on the back. Because I ain't no simp, Ronaldo. You fucking left. Peace, dog. I ain't no simp. Greenwood, we out here, baby.
Oh,
Team leg.
You tell me you're not writing in your diary every night, Ronaldo, please come back to me. I'll do whatever you want.
Move. That's a Cheska move. And we both
That's
know.
me for sure. I do it every day, twice sometimes, actually.
Sometimes I'll fall asleep with his book open, just with his face pressed against the
That's
page.
his pillow for the night.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
Some of
wake
those
up.
fans. How dumb do some of those fans gotta feel burning their fucking jerseys and turn next day they wake up and go, oh, fuck me, I buy another $70 kit.
Well, my favorite was what's his face, Mark Goldbridge or whatever, Goldridge. I don't know. He's a douchebag from Manchester United that just went off about how Ronaldo's a rat, he's a fucking traitor, and then literally 24 hours later had to go delete the YouTube video, delete all his
Is that true? I did not hear about this.
It was beautiful. But
That's
my favorite
hilarious.
part about Ronaldo is everybody looking at ever since like, oh, Messi moved and like they counted his headlines and like they're counting his likes and followers. And then Ronaldo moved and just fucking absolutely smoked those numbers. They were like, Ronaldo has more followers than every single Premier League team combined. Oh, Ronaldo's last post beat Messi's likes in 30 minutes. I was like, yes, Ronaldo FC. Here we fucking go.
Is that like the new like Babe Ruth move? Like, you know how like 100 years ago Babe Ruth had more home runs than the entire league combined? Is that how we measure it now? Ronaldo has more Instagram likes than the entire league. Is that what this world has come to? Social media likes?
Social media
exactly
likes.
what happened.
Where's a
Dude,
fucking
he also
knife
gets
for my
paid a
wrist?
ridiculous amount of money just for posting a fucking picture, which is crazy to me.
Well,
As if he doesn't have
doesn't
enough money for being handsome.
Doesn't he make like $1 million per sponsored social media post? It's like something wild. Yeah.
Yeah. It's fucking,
Dude,
and then it's like it goes up to depending on how many likes it gets and shit. Like it's all just ridiculous.
Good for him.
He tanked Coca-Cola stock $3 by throwing the fucking bottle. Like he tanked the whole
that's right.
stock
Cost
of
them money.
Coca-Cola before it rebounded for like a week. He's like, no soda, only water, and Coke stock went.
That's right. That's
Stock
my
went
goat,
down.
baby.
That's how much influence he has.
I think
You can't say anything.
I think
You
the
can't
Reddit
say anything.
GameStop people told Ronaldo to do that.
Yeah, I agree.
Yo,
Reddit Wall Street or
are we
whatever?
deep diving Reddit conspiracy theories on this bitch?
Yeah,
No, this
right.
is the deep dive of the transfer window. That's how deep we're getting with this shit. Next one I got is Correa, who went over to Inter. Hell of a debut by him. He got the game winner, and then another one just to pile it on. Also, those Inter jerseys, the snakeskin ones, are fucking fire. They're absolutely fire. I hate Inter, but those kids are fucking sick. The fact that Drew's saying no makes me like them even more because I know Drew likes those fucking ugly ass threes on the Chelsea kids.
Oh,
So
no,
fuck
I don't-
you, Drew.
I don't like the sponsor. I do like the logo. Okay, a couple years ago, Chelsea had it was a blue jersey with like white and red like lines dashing through it at certain points. That one I really liked. Last couple, not so good. But my favorite jerseys, doesn't matter what team, light pink ones. Real Madrid has one. I think it was last year. Manchester United a couple years ago had one. My
Crystal
favorite by
Palace
far.
is trash. I hate Crystal Palace with a passion, but they got some pink kit that you wouldn't catch me dead in.
I love to be inside a pink. So that's just me.
Hey,
It's just me.
hey,
Is that your nickname for Cheska? Next one I got is Torreira.
Chess, come on, fire back. Don't take that from him. You take
You're
it from
right,
me,
dude.
but
I'm
not
giving
from
him a
AJ.
producer credit on this episode. What do you mean? I already brought him.
Yeah, he's
Torreira
already paid me.
Fiorentina.
Sorry.
We get to see Torreira in purple. Am I saying his name right? I feel like he hasn't played in so long that I forgot how to say it.
Lucas Torreira?
Yeah.
welcome to my life. Do you need a copy of FIFA too?
Fucking
Get you a
message
copy.
Derek Ray on Twitter. I'm sure he'll tell you.
Yeah, but Torreira to Fiorentina. Fiorentina, bolsters the midfield a little bit. They got Blossich up front, or fucking not Blossich. I'm still stuck on what's his name. I can't say that guy's name either. It's like Halvajic or whatever. The guy that's just banging in goals up front from Fiorentina.
Yeah.
Don't worry,
know how
he'll
to
be
say
off that
it.
team soon, and then we'll all actually be able to watch him more regularly. That's just how
Hey.
fucking it works.
Hopefully, we get more Busio on that team.
I mean, yeah. Hold on. First of all, Vetsia.
Different team in that color,
Yeah.
but all right. Close
My
enough.
bad.
Vetsia also fire kits.
Close
Plus,
enough.
they're sponsored by Kappa, so I like them. Next one, I
Have
got
you ever
Tommy
realized,
Yasu.
wait, sorry, real quick. Have you
Go ahead.
realized that the Kappa logo, if you look at the girl, she's got tits on her? Like, that's how detailed
Yeah.
that logo is.
I know.
That's
I-
incredible. That's
I know.
incredible. Good for
Looks like-
Kappa.
I've had bad internet before.
Well, dude, you know that they used to be on like the truck flaps too. You just see the two chicks sitting down because that's exactly
Yeah.
what my head do every time.
The
Nothing wrong
truck
with that.
flaps. Yep.
Tommy Yasu to Arsenal. We already touched on that one a little bit. Let's go with my Asians on team leg. Bellerin to Real Betis. I'm a little pissed off because I like Real Betis and I fucking hate Hector Bellerin. And this just did Arsenal a fucking favor, even though they still haven't gotten a right back. So I don't know if Maitland Niles is going to be playing there because he was just crying to get the fuck off the team. So Arsenal, again, dead last, no goals, shit show. So that's sorry to rub it in, Arsenal fans. The one I have bitched out, and he's coaching his team right now, even though practice ends in about 5 minutes for him.
He knew what was coming.
What's
That's
up?
why he's not here.
What's the line on them to get relegated now?
I don't know, but it's probably like minus
Minus
3.
10,000.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm bet $1 on it now.
Yo, I'm gonna look that up real quick.
Arsenal to
Yo,
get relegated.
I used the McDouble thing for Drew. Drew put like $2 on Leipzig to win. And I was like, shit, that's a McDouble, bro.
Yeah, man.
I can't stomach any more than
Yo, bad call on that too. I had Wolfsburg money line.
that. For this past weekend against Leipzig?
Oh no! Oh yeah. I fucking you took them at like 12 or some shit like that to win the league.
To win the league, yeah, not for the weekend.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
Leipzig, yeah.
No,
I think it
okay,
was
yeah.
plus 1,200 or something like that, yeah. It was
Okay,
really good odds. So I was like, hey, we'll throw a couple
Dude,
bucks
yeah.
down.
Throw a McDouble every once in a while, man.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's always how it goes. And then you're like, fuck, where'd all my money go?
Hey, I'm trying to throw a McDouble at it and weigh 30 pounds heavier. Like, oh, that's where all my money went.
I don't know. I'd be happier though. Then I'd be jolly at least. Next one I got is Boateng to Lyon. Good business for Lyon. They picked up all the old Bayern boys. They got Shaqiri and they got Boateng now. Not sure how much they're paying him. Would love to see that number before I go, yeah, this was a good signing for them. Because if they're paying him too much, no offense, but how the French league works, it's like mostly just pace and attackers. So I hope Boateng's ready for that. And Lyon has had a rough fucking start. So if
Yes,
Boateng
they
and
have.
Shaqiri want to pull some Bayern shit out of their ass, some Bayern Champions League winner shit, feel free. I would love to see Lyon actually challenge for the title, mostly because I picked them to win and it was plus 1,700. So I put like 5 McDoubles on it.
That's
How many,
2 meals right there.
You're right.
How-
It is 2 meals.
How many red cards they got this year? Jesus Christ.
Dude, they're
Everybody-
one of the most red card happy teams ever. They have a guy.
They do not give a fuck.
He
Do they have
has,
Ser-
like,
I didn't know
14
Sergio
red
Ramos
cards.
played for them.
Whoa, don't disrespect Sergio Ramos. He hasn't had a red card in over 2 years. Mostly because he
Every
didn't
two.
play it all last year, but the year before that, he was clean.
Hey, you know what? Didn't get any red cards, did he?
Nope.
All about stats, baby. All about numbers.
All about
Numbers don't
numbers.
lie.
This next one, shout out to our Francesca here. Santiago Munez is joining Newcastle. The Mexican the only reason I got this alert is because I have Santos Laguna is my team from Mexico, so I have their alerts on, and I just see Santiago Munez to Newcastle, and I was like, oh my god, I've seen this movie.
I've seen this movie.
So it's real. It actually went
Go.
through.
Yes, this is a
true.
done deal. This is a done
The
deal.
deal is done. And guess what, Drew? He's going to the academy.
Of course he is.
Not
Who's
to the bench.
Is Jamie Tart going to come play for Manchester City as well?
Oh,
Maybe.
man.
Jeez.
Yeah, he's going to the under 19, I think.
Yeah,
actually,
Jamie Tart would smoke all those under 19-year-olds in the fictional world of Ted
But
Lasso.
it was an 18-month loan, so Callum Wilson. I don't know. Somebody might get injured on Newcastle. Somebody. I'm sure they don't have good.
How dare you? Don't bring that
Wellington's
bad
fucking
juju.
garbage.
Callum Wilson's on my fantasy team to start.
Wellington is fucking trash. That's all I'll say.
Because all he
Plus-
does is stand around the center circle. Look at his heat map. When you're 85 yards from goal, of course you're not going to score.
Bro,
Also-
this Santiago Munez script is going to be beautiful. It's going to
be beautiful.
From the academy, gets his opportunity because somebody gets hurt, subbed in,
Yep.
golazo.
Goal first game, exactly like the movie.
And then he's going to go
also,
play with the Galacticos and Zidane and Beckham. And all
Zidane
them.
and Beckham. Yep. Also, I heard that this deal took so long because Steve Bruce himself is now doing the transfers for Newcastle.
That
I don't know if that's
sounds
true or not,
What a
but
fucking talented man Steve Bruce is. I love that man. The lowest winning percentage in the Premier League. I fucking love that man. Still has a job. I
Still has
fucking
a
love
job.
that guy.
promoted himself to director now, taking care of all the movies.
I hope he gave himself a pay raise as well.
He deserves it. He's doing all
I'm
the
definitely going to
right.
approve this 99% pay increase.
Yep.
Check.
That 90 million.
Do I need a second person to approve it? No.
Nope. That 90 million for they get a year for the TV rates. Yep, that's all going to my bank account.
Well, it's just the classic, like, well, I'm doing this guy's job now, so give me his money.
We're just keeping Newcastle's taxes down, you know?
Yeah, exactly. All for the benefit of the club.
Yes,
Always.
exactly.
Always.
Bring Alan Shearer back again. We'll see how that goes for like the 6th time.
I think Arsenal need him more than Newcastle does.
Listen, Arsenal's going down to the championship. We already put some McDoubles on that. Next one I have is Seoul to Chelsea. We already touched on that one a little bit. I think it's going to be a solid move. Just adds a little bit more depth for that midfield. Also, it gives England a chance to finally see a good midfielder because I know it's been a minute for you guys. Yeah, I'm taking shots. Fuck you, EPL. The next one I got is Anguisa to Napoli. So the Fulham boy, he's finally getting his opportunity to go to a bigger club. No offense, Fulham. He's one of those midfielders that does like the nitty gritty shit. He covers a lot of ground, makes a lot of tackles, helps create chances, helps get the ball back. So we'll see what he can do over in Napoli. I feel like they haven't really had anyone to fill that spot ever since Allen left. I know Fabian was supposed to be kind of filling that, but I'd rather have Fabian going more forward and let fucking Anguisa just handle the defensive role there. Next one, Daniel James to Leeds. And what a fucking asshole. So I root for Leeds. What a fucking asshole holding the jersey, and he was like, fuck you, dude. You suck. I was disappointed when I heard you were coming. You fucking bitch. You took Man U over Leeds when we first tried to get you, and then you're going to be like, oh, now I'm at Leeds. Like, yeah, you didn't do anything for 3 years, you fucking bum.
He looked like he duked his pants, bro.
Dude, it looked like when your mom's like, take a picture with the Easter Bunny with your little brother right now. And so,
Dude, he's got shit in his diaper. I want to stand next to him.
yeah, just fucking bullshit. And
Mom,
so,
I'm 22 years old. I'm too old for Santa pictures.
I'm too old for this.
Also, he's not going to
We
play.
were wearing
Are you
matching
putting him in over
sweaters.
Jack Harrison or Rafinha? Because I'm not.
Right. See, that's the better thing. Leeds as good as they were last year, Marcelo Bielsa, and I know they run a lot, but he plays pretty much the same guys. He's not, there's no way that he's going to be playing over Jack Harrison. First of all, American soccer product. He's not American, but he's American soccer product. College,
He fucked that up.
MLS.
That's on him. He fucked that up by playing for the U23 team. Fuck Jack Harrison. I'm still mad about that because I love Jack Harrison.
But he's played great since going to Leeds, whether in the championship or now in the Premier League. So you're right. Daniel James, definitely a squad player. Good luck to him.
Also, low key, Jack Harrison's left foot is a fucking wand. Like, this dude can just fucking hit a ball. He's a monster. He's at got some fucking golazos also. He's hit some crazy volleys. I was very upset when I was like, wait, he really got cap-tied by the U23 team? You're a fucking moron.
How does that work? I thought that wasn't the case. You can only get cap-tied.
Same. Whenever I want someone to get cap-tied, the U23 never does it. But somehow now it does. Like, I think that he could probably finagle his way out, but I don't think he really cares that much.
He probably wants to play for England.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
I don't think he likes America that much. He just likes the opportunity here. He just wants to rape and pillage our land.
That's one of the most
for his
American
own self.
names I've ever heard.
The what?
Jack Harrison? Is that not one of the most American fucking names you've ever heard?
Jack Harrison. Yep.
Yeah, I could dig it.
Next
I
one
feel
I
like Jamal Washington's pretty American.
Okay, well, I mean, are we just doing comparisons now? What about Adam Applegate?
I mean, honestly, Michael Gonzalez might be like the most common name in
George
America.
Washington.
Draymond Green.
No.
Win. I'm counting on Green. That's
Very
right.
American. Does not sound British to me.
Actually, I think it's Jesus. I think
Is
that's the most common name
Yeah.
in America now.
That's the most common American.
Muhammad. It's the most common name in the world, you fucking idiot.
Next
It's
one
like
I got.
Muhammad.
True. Exactly. Next one I got is Ethan Ampadu going over to Venezia. Good pickup for them because they're getting fucking smoked in goals. So any defensive help is better than what they've got right now. We'll see if he moves in the midfield or if he's going to stay back in a center back role.
He's not taking a role from Tanner Tessman or Gianluca Busio. How dare you?
Busio's not playing CDM, is he not?
It doesn't matter. He plays in the midfield, and personally, I don't.
You don't want
think he should play
Ampadu backing him up? You're fucking greedy. I'm trying to get
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
No.
Every American should be playing over anyone else.
Okay, but what about the other 9 spots?
That doesn't matter.
Oh,
Tanner Tessman and Gianluca Busio. First of all, Venezia should have more Americans. That's the
Agreed.
problem there. They're owned by an
That's why they-
American.
that's why
I
they
think
suck.
they're run by Americans, like for the most part, like day to day. So honestly, this should just be an MLS All-Star team. Why isn't Matt Turner the goalie for Venezia?
They don't have enough money for him. He's too good.
Good point.
My next one is Emerson at Tottenham. So right back over at Barcelona. Again, that fucking ridiculous list of you realize that Barcelona sold 4 defenders already, right? This window. So just saying. A little sprinkle on I meant Barcelona, your piece of shit club.
I heard that this guy had a release clause of $300 million.
He did.
They do that. Guys.
They sold him for like 20.
But $300 million release clause? Like,
Oh, they
Well,
do.
dude,
Yeah.
did you see Fetty's release clause? It's $1 billion.
Yeah, there's a Barcelona.
yeah.
Everybody after Neymar, they now do that like with everybody because
we
they're
did
like,
the
you
same
know
thing.
what?
Asensio's is still 300.
Who's this?
Asensio.
Oh, yeah, Asensio.
Yeah, I could see that. But no, it's definitely strategic to make sure that nobody can take somebody like Neymar or whatever again like that. That's exactly why they did it.
I just thought it was funny, this move, that Tottenham went and bought a right back when Arsenal has needed a right back for like 3 fucking years now. So I thought that was hilarious. And then Serge Aurier is like canceling the last year of his contract, which I didn't think you were allowed to do unless somebody's paying somebody. But I guess, what is this, like a mutual breakup? Is that what we're calling this?
Yeah,
So
I think so.
again, on
He
deadline
could have
day,
bought out
I
his
don't know
last
where
year's
he's signing.
contract. I don't know.
Yeah.
He might have.
I don't know where he's going. I don't think anything's really came out about that yet. So
Arsenal.
I assume that would be fucking hilarious. That actually makes sense. They should Joe Cole that shit.
Oh, shit.
Next one I got is Nuno Mendes to PSG because PSG they owe 170 million and then they're gonna pick up Messi and then sign this guy for another 40. So it doesn't matter because their finances aren't getting investigated until 2023, until after the World Cup and Qatar is done conveniently. Wonder if they have any connections to Qatar.
Never.
Again, don't know why they did it. I feel like they were pretty solid at left back. They didn't have like any like world beaters at left back, but like they had pretty solid left backs for you to go get another one that's not what I would call world class. He's very good and he's got a lot of potential, but I feel like they're just at the point where they got fuck you money, so they're just throwing it at every single spot. They're like, we'll take another left back. Fuck it. We have
What is
like
that?
5 starting center backs, 2 starting goalkeepers, 3 starting right backs. Might as well just go get a left back too. Fuck it.
Well, I mean, they have a very good left-footed player in Messi, so they could probably just move him over if needed.
Yeah, I would just put him at wing back. The dude
Put him
needs
at
to
wing
start
back?
running more anyway,
Yeah.
fucking bitch.
Send in those crosses and everything on strong leg. Yeah.
Next one I got American Matthew Hoppe heading over to Mallorca. We touched on this a little bit earlier. That
He's
even
probably-
if he doesn't have Even if he doesn't have a good time, getting bitches on the beach in Mallorca. So
I'm in the Midwest, so it's 7:00 here, meaning it's some amount of time in the middle of the night in Spain. How likely do you think it is that Matthew Hoppe is already knee deep in Spanish pussy?
Well, it's doing late night, so like this is like prime time hours for Spain.
That's what I'm saying.
I would assume that he's probably is already knee deep.
They're at the club right now.
Good for him.
If Steve Nash has him hooked up,
In the
bathroom.
He's partying with Steve Nash right now. Yep.
I hope they're in the stall together.
Oh, okay. Well, now you're
Do
making.
you want to switch? I'm done with my girl. How about yours?
Yeah, works for me.
You know what's scary is that like low key in Spain, like there's especially in Mallorca, there's probably dudes that just have enough money where they're like, yeah, I have 5 girls for you. There you go.
There you go.
This sounds like heaven.
I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm just saying that's low key.
I mean, I know at the Field of Dreams game a couple weeks ago in MLB, Kevin Costner asked, "Is this heaven?" And the whole crowd yelled out, "No, it's Iowa." But I mean, I think it's Mallorca.
That's heaven. We've been lied to. Heaven is Mallorca.
Yo, what are plane tickets to Mallorca right now?
Too expensive. Whatever it is, it's too expensive.
Really expensive.
How else is a man supposed to get Spanish pussy and be knee deep in it if he doesn't have cheap tickets to Mallorca?
Matthew Hoppe, hook us up. Hook us up with the plane ticket.
Contract with Mallorca. Can't be that hard. They're about to get relegated again anyway. Next one, I got Camavinga joining Real Madrid. Long-time Real Madrid target. I think the most shocking part about it was the fact that his agent is Barnett, which is the same agent as Bale, who fucking hates us and has already spoken out against us. Which goes to show how much the player actually wanted to come to Madrid. What's good? We're out here. Yeah, you like that spin zone, Drew? What's fucking good? We're the best. That pool is just fucking massive. We're our own fucking galaxy. I mean, in stars, Drew.
Easy to say that when you lose in the semifinals of the Champions League, but when you win it, people realize it.
To count my Champions League, I need more than 2 hands. Where do you guys at?
First of all, okay, counting in the 1950s, I'm not saying it doesn't count.
We'll count
it's just
those
different.
ones out. Are you close
It's
to
just
us,
different. It's just, first of all, Chelsea has like 75 Champions Leagues this century and this decade. Second of all, Chelsea's going to go on to win the next probably 12 in a row.
I'll take that bet.
Plus,
How many McDoubles?
Plus nothing. Minus 10,000. That's how confident I am.
Minus 10,000.
This dude's never gonna eat a McDouble again.
You guys gonna owe me so many fucking McDoubles?
That's a
Jesus.
bet on Chelsea winning the Champions League. I mean, next time I go to McDonald's, I'm going to say that. They're like, "Oh, sir, welcome to McDonald's. What would you like? I would like a couple bets on the Champions League, please." Just slide $4 across the counter. Don't hand it to him. Do like a casino. Slide it across.
Slide it through.
And then I'm going to go up to the guy and look like this. And then walk off.
No, what you gotta do when you're sliding is just give them that nod of confidence, like, yeah.
No, what you got? No, what you gotta do is you gotta go get the exact price of the McDouble with a Chelsea Champions ticket and try and pay for that. Be like, no, dude, I swear to God, it's going to catch in like 6 months.
This is
an investment for you. Just trust me.
I know you got to fly all the way to MGM in Vegas to collect. Let me tell you, this is worth it.
No, you can send them shits in the mail. It only takes like 3 weeks.
Yeah, they send you back just 2 cold McDoubles. Like, here you go, you fucking dick.
all rotten, like fucking super.
Yeah, Chelsea loses in the group stages, and they just give you the fucking old fatties. You fucking cocksucker. Here you go.
It would still be a perfectly cooked McDouble, dude. They don't expire.
We left it under the heat lamp for you since August. We're good.
I think my favorite part about the Camavinga purchase, though, was just that it was kind of like a subtle flex from Don Perez, where it was just like, hey, if you don't want to do business with us, all right, you just fuck this relationship, PSG, and now we're going to buy all of your targets. Fuck you, and we're going to take your best player for free.
I was kind of surprised.
That's where I'm at with it.
I was kind of surprised Camavinga went there. I mean, first, I know everybody wants him, not just Madrid. I mean, in one part, it's smart. Casemiro, Cruz, Modric, right? Like, he's going to be playing eventually. Like, I get it. But, I don't know. I was kind of surprised by it. I thought he would have gone somewhere else first. kind of like how Mbappe went, to Monaco, then back to PSG, all that. But I don't know. Good luck to him. That's what I always say.
Do you hear that jealousy in his voice, Jessica?
He
was like, we can't even pull Declan Rice, and these guys are just fucking throwing money and get Camavinga, the best young French midfield talent. Oh my god! And
80 million.
We've been trying to get Declan Rice for 3 years. Damn.
Cutting Declan Rice at 12 years old may have been a premature decision. Don't get me wrong. But I am not down for the $80 million or whatever West Ham want for him. No, thank you. He's not down.
We'll give you Timo Werner for him straight up.
No, how dare you? How dare you?
I forgot. My fault. I forgot you're Werner pure.
Is Timo Werner on sides right now? Can anybody tell me whether or not Timo Werner's on sides?
He's definitely off. Definitely.
He's off sides right now.
He should have played basketball.
He would have been great.
He could be the best cherry picker ever.
For sure. Every single time he starts, that's a no-brainer bet for me.
Yeah.
Timo Werner offsides minus 135, done.
Dude, if he played basketball, his team would play 4-on-4 because he'd be cherry picking, and the other team would have a defender to make sure that he didn't get a fucking outlet pass.
Yeah.
Only bad thing is that I don't think he'd finish the basket. So
he definitely would miss the layup. Fucking layup.
Well, that's why when you were like
his strong hand too, not even his offhand.
Yeah.
No contact.
You said he was double digits in goals and assists. I was just like, yeah, imagine if he didn't fuck up like fucking 80% of his chances.
30.
Too. He would have broken the record. It would have been fucking incredible.
Well, this year when Chelsea switched to a back four and a front two of Lukaku and Werner, I know it's not going to happen under Tuchel, but one can dream. When that happens, in my dreams, Timo Werner is going to win the Golden Boot.
If he's on sides.
Wait,
which is rare.
The Golden Boot and it's not going to be Lukaku?
No.
Who's taking penalties?
Jorginho.
Okay.
Jorginho?
Neither of them.
That's true.
Edouard Mendy. That's who's taking penalties.
For some reason, I feel like he would just smash. He's like one of those goalies that's like, yeah, I'm just going to put in the top right.
At like 6'6" or whatever he is, imposing. Oh, he's going upper 90. Does not care. Honestly, if I was his coach before the penalty, I'd be like, wait. Under the bar. I'm not going to go to be like, it's good. No, we're not doing that.
Next one I got is Griezmann back to Atleti. We touched on this a little bit earlier.
They just get better and better, these transfers.
$80 million loss. So I may have mentioned earlier that Barcelona is a piece of shit, garbage, fucking dumpster fire run club.
Yep.
I just feel like I get to just sprinkle on more details. Oh, yeah, and they lost $80 million on this guy. Oh, yeah, Coutinho's contract's about to run out. They just lost another $110 million. Oh, yeah, the list just keeps going on and on. We won't talk about Malcolm. We won't talk about fucking any of those young guys that they tried to bring in that were attackers, and they're just like, fuck it, we'll just cater to Messi for the next 5 years. We won't talk about all that. But Griezmann, it was not going to be taking that mantle from Messi to carry Barcelona on to La Liga glory. He's going to be heading back to Atleti, a.k.a. Atleti's going to go back to third place because Griezmann is just a fucking kryptonite to winning trophies is what it seems like to me. He got, one Copa del Rey at 3 years of Barca? I don't know.
He makes it a lot tougher from a win-cast perspective, though, on figuring out who's going to get the one of two goals for fucking Atleti in La Liga.
Who is okay? So you have Suarez and you have Correa, who's fucking killing it. By the way,
Correa is killing it. How is that not ruled? How is that not ruled a shot on target too? By the way, the fucking missile he had at 86 minutes that the fucking keeper had to go up and touch to keep on net. I don't know how the books ruled that not a shot on target, but fuck them. Preview
just like when it hits the post or the crossbar and it's not on target. You literally hit the fucking target.
And that's the target. That's exactly what I was shooting for.
With Barcelona, though, how much more in the red can you be? Like, how much more money can you lose? Like, I'm waiting for Barcelona to pull the Liga MX, which is they stop paying their players. It's going to happen. Awesome. One of these days, they're going to pull the Liga MX and stop paying their players.
What do you think sounds better, Verona or Barca Cruz? Which one sounds better?
Barca Cruz.
See, I would go play for Barca Cruz, but Verona.
Barca's owner is about to walk up to the roulette table and be like, "Yo, I'm already in the red, so let's just go double or nothing."
All in.
Yeah, if I
Like,
lose,
we're either
you
gonna
have all this
liquidate
debt.
or kill.
Yeah,
Who's with me?
Who's with me?
you can either have it all or I'm fucking out of here, bro.
All right, my last two aren't as exciting. I got Pablo Sarabia to Sporting. I hate him just because there was no Real Madrid players on the Euro squad, and that fuck somehow made it over Iago Aspas, over fucking everybody. I'm glad they fucking lost. Doesn't even make sense. So he's heading over to Sporting. I forgot he was on PSG too. I was like, oh shit, you play? That's fucking crazy.
You could argue that's a step down. I mean,
PSG
honestly,
to Sporting.
yeah.
Yeah, I would agree. That is a step down.
that is like a complete wrong direction for a move.
Well, I'd just be really upset if it was just like, oh shit, we got Hakimi, we got Ramos, we got Messi. Like, damn, we're looking good. Got Donnarumma. Wow. And then it's like, oh yeah, you're going to Sporting.
The only Champions League games he plays are match day 6.
And he bangs goals. And then the last one is Eduard from Celtic. He's heading over to Palace, which to me is just, you're a greedy motherfucker if you go from Celtic to Crystal Palace. Clearly, you just wanted a bag because Celtic is miles better than Palace. Or you're just like, please, someone notice me while I'm on Palace and get me the fuck off this team. I'm trying to get paid.
Palace is getting relegated. Vieira's fired after the year. Calling it now.
Yo, shout out my guy this way. I called Palace to get relegated preseason.
I can see it. Yeah, I can see it. Other than that, those are all the deadline day and all the transfers I got for you guys. I do have a couple headlines that you aren't going to want to miss here. So the first one is Phil Jones related, which means it's going to be fucking electric.
Oh, nice.
And it's the fact that Phil Jones, even though he has not played for United, and I think they said it was 19 months, he refused to give up his number for Rafael Varane, who personally called him and asked him for the number. So now Varane is rocking, what is he rocking, 19, I think, Rashford's old jersey?
What a fucking
Absolutely
legend.
incredible that probably the best center back in the league couldn't even get his number off of Phil fucking Jones, who hasn't played for the team in over a year. Absolutely incredible.
See, that was always the problem with Varane. He was too nice of a guy, dude. He was never tough. He was just too nice. And that's what I think hurt him towards the end of his career. He was just never tough on defending. He was just, all right, it's over with. So whatever. Varane, you should have stuck up more for yourself. That's what I think.
Phil Jones belongs in the Jewish Sports Hall of Fame.
Is he Jewish?
I don't know, but he should be in it.
I was like,
I don't know, but he deserves to be in there.
He's from the Jew.
Honorary Jew. Because think about it. The only way he's going to give up that number is for like $50 million.
Money.
There's nothing more Jewish in this world than demanding someone pay you a shit ton of money just to wear a jersey number.
Chad, I just want to be clear that Drew is Jewish. So he's allowed to say that.
Could you imagine if I was? Let me tell you about the Jews.
We about them damn Jews.
2FootTalk is not trying to get canceled here.
Oh, jokes on you guys. We already said we're an anti-Nazi podcast. So
we disavowed early
because Thomas Tuchel, we were saying, looks like he should be in Inglourious Bastards. But
I stand by that.
We already
Phil
covered
Jones is a legend. He should be the Manchester United Hall of Fame.
He should be in the Hall of Fame. Hey, no, they should give Phil Jones number 7. That's what they should do.
Yes.
And still not give Varane number 4.
Dude, you know, every single day in training, Ronaldo's gonna be like, "Hey Phil, why don't you play forward? I'm gonna play defender," and he's just gonna fucking 2-foot him in the ankles 100 times a day. Oh my! I would love to see that.
Oh man,
I'm happy for Varane. He gets to go do his new challenge. It definitely wasn't for money, but enjoy your new challenge because you can't getting your number off of Phil Jones. That's a fucking heavy challenge right there.
Yeah.
Playing next to Harry Maguire, that's a huge fucking challenge. And trying to make Manchester United look like a decent side. So I love all the challenges he's putting himself inside of. So we'll see how that goes for Varane. Number 19 Varane, by the way, no big deal. Next one I got is Mallorca's manager. So they played Real Betis, and everyone knows Joaquin, the 40-something-year-old. He's been in La Liga for about 25 years now. He's a La Liga legend. The Mallorca manager asked for his jersey post-game. So
that.
probably one of the most baller moves possible. You just fucking tie a 0-0 game against Mallorca. And the coach is like, can I get your kit?
Yo, let me get that jersey.
You want this tie or something? Oh.
I mean, that's the same as everybody waiting for selfies with Messi after the game.
Oh, yeah.
It's the same thing. Well, actually, no, it's different. Messi looks like a Greek god. I'd want to take a picture with him. I know the two of you at the top definitely wouldn't.
No.
I'll take a picture with Messi. What I do with it later is my personal
I'll take a picture of me flipping Messi off. That's what I would do.
I
Right
will
in his
literally
fucking
take a
face.
picture of me and Messi and then Photoshop it to where I'm behind him fucking him.
I'd watch that adult video.
I'll sell the fuck out of that.
Oh, God.
So the next one I have is the Graham Souness is a racist dick. So he was on with Michael Richards, old City guy. I love that he's retired and he's only like 31 and brags about having Premier League medals.
Brags about, yeah, right.
Yeah. So what happened is Souness is. We can all agree he's racist. I know he hasn't he hasn't come out and claimed, oh, I'm not racist or anything. Like he just avoids those comments. I feel like even though he's blatantly racist, somehow only talks shit on all the black players in England. Very convenient for him for nobody ever to call him out. So I'm glad Michael Richards finally kind of called him out because he said in the match against Leeds, he said, well, Greenwood was the man of the match. And Michael Richards looks at him. He's like, Pogba had 4 assists. What do you mean? And he goes, well, you expect that from $100 million player. And I was just like, dude, you expect a 5-goal game and one dude to get 4 assists because he was a $100 million player. Jack Grealish owes us fucking like 16 assists already.
Right?
He didn't mention Jack Grealish one bit. So Michael Richards is just like calling him out to the point. He's just like, how can you say that when he has 4? Like that's not something ridiculous. You realize he's already a quarter of the way to the assist title and the record, and he was just like, doesn't matter. And then he turns his back on Michael Richards because he just doesn't want to talk to him anymore, just to be a bigger piece of shit. They're literally on a broadcast in the middle of the field, and he just turns around the other way, just faces the other way. It's essentially we're doing this show, and I just go like this.
That's the good side, AJ.
That's
just
the
ridiculous.
good side.
I haven't seen the back of my hair cut. I just trusted my hairdresser to be honest.
Oh, it was great. It looked like Ricky Vaughn.
All right, that's all that matters.
You won't catch me doing that. I know I got a big ass bald spot back there.
Oh shit! I do have the double. Yes, I mean Drew's hair looks fucking great from the back. He's just got a massive rat tail that goes down to his ass.
Like,
goes down to his
I'm in Jedi training, so I've got it just like Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Oh shit!
I don't know why I wrote this, but I just put haha. Barca's net worth is minus 453 million right now. That's just a note. It's just so again, Barcelona's a piece of shit club. I won't get into that again, but minus 453 million. That's just their net for the year, which is really pathetic. Next one is Mbappe telling the PSG president he's not going to renew and then rejecting the next 6 contract offers. The last one I saw that he rejected was a 45 million a season offer, plus add-ons, plus all the bonuses, but 45 mil guaranteed, which is fucking ridiculous. Like, so you're telling me that if Mbappe just stayed there for 3 years, he could just go buy his own club in like the championship. So props to Mbappe. Again, the Real Madrid pull. It's just so fucking strong. It's so strong, Drew. It's just a fucking.
I believe you. It shouldn't be.
Probably not, but hey, whatever. And then the next one, I put Messi's tissue. So you know when Messi was doing his farewell and he cried, the tissue that he did the tear with. Someone put a $600,000 bid on it, and the person that did it was a porn star, and she wants to have sex next to the tissue.
Wait, how did they get the tissue? That's my first question.
Who is this porn star? I'm looking
her
her up right now.
You heard me just say minus 450 million, right? You think they won't put a fucking tissue
The janitor picks it up and he's like, "Oh no, I gotta take this to
right,
the boss."
They probably got like 18 tissues. They're like, "Here, drop one."
Laporta was like, "Give him more."
Separate websites. We'll be all right.
Give him another
It's
one.
like a-
Laporta's just feeding the tissues himself.
It's like
Oh,
My
a
favorite
God.
part is that she just genuinely wants it for her next porno, and I was like, I respect your craft. You are an artist. Let me tell you, $600K for a fucking tissue that he fake cried into. That was fucking shocking.
God.
This is insane.
Real tears.
I don't know who this porn star is, but she's probably going to become my favorite.
Agreed. She's got great taste, bro. I'm telling you, she's an artist.
What's her name?
First of all, she has $600K to just blow. I don't know, dude. You think I remember the fucking random like Spanish porn star's name?
Yes.
He clearly had it. He had it in
Yes.
Send the article to Drew. Send the
You're
article.
telling me you don't know who Jordi El Nino Pollo is. Get the fuck out of here. You
Playboy
know who he is.
model Luana Sandien.
Oh, she's
Luana
probably
what?
fucked him.
Luana
for sure.
Sandien. Sandien.
Yeah, definitely looking her up, not on incognito window.
So I can
Jordi has
remember.
definitely. So it gets saved in the history.
My favorite part is that if she just
Sorry,
had
1 second, guys. Real
600K
quick. Sorry. Just so you
go
can
ahead.
see. Just kidding.
Just so you can see.
What was that? What do we got?
It wouldn't have
The,
moved that
The
much.
fact that she has $600K to just blow on a used tissue, so she's got to be doing fairly well for herself.
Is she like the Mia Khalifa of like Spanish model porn stars? I don't get it.
I have no fucking idea. I didn't
I
even
hope
know
she
her
is.
name. You just made me go Google it so you could fucking put some weird bank figure.
It's like that little Dicky song. I type in the YOU, some portal pop up.
How many Instagram followers she has? That's how you can tell.
Does she hang
That's
out
all
in
that
my
matters
own?
these days. That's all that matters, man. Instagram.
More than
exactly.
Jonathan Dos Santos.
How many months out of how many days out of the month is she in Mallorca? That's the real question.
Only when they're playing at home.
Only when Matthew
Hoppe
arrives.
When Matthew Hoppy's there. Yeah.
Next one I got is Pirlo was walking in London and posted a photo of him like walking across the street and said London's calling. So all the Arsenal fans' dicks got hard real quick. So I was just like, yo, Arsenal fans, it worked out so good for Juventus. Might as well go sign another new coach, right? That'll go well.
Sign a club legend. That's not from our club. That works.
I guess when I guess when you're going in reverse, you might as well just floor it.
I'm surprised they didn't
Fuck
fire
the
the coach at fucking halftime of that
Yeah.
Man City game. Jesus Christ. I thought they were going to come out with the fucking janitor and be like, I don't know, boys, just figure it out. Maybe
Well,
put
you know,
more than
Italy's a
one
pretty
shot
defensive
on
league,
target.
so Pirlo's going to help out with that.
I could see Arsenal fan TV trying to do that. You know, trying to get all the fans together. Like, let's riot at halftime. We'll kick Arteta ourselves.
Maybe we'll have 2 shots on goal next game.
Unite with the Manchester United fans. They sure know how to stop games with riots.
Oh shit!
Ooh, funny because it's true.
And whoever was playing Marseille the other day, too. Shit.
Nice.
Yeah,
Oh, that was
Nice.
fun to watch.
Yeah.
I was salty.
I
because
wanted
I
him.
had
He wanted it.
and they were fucking winning, and then they fucking aborted the game. Fucking guys. And it did say
Yeah.
abort on my app, which is why
Yeah.
I'm going to continue to say they aborted the game.
Oh, I
I was
love
like,
how
it just said aborted, and I was like, what? The fuck?
aborted due to fan riots.
And then the last thing I have is that Madrid came out with an article, and they're like, Madrid is very upset with Mariano because he spends more time in the gym than he does on the pitch. And I was like, what fucking Onion account just wrote this? Also, it's probably true, and I do hate him. I'll be honest, I fucking hate him.
Hey,
So-
you know what? That's what you got to do to play in CONCACAF. Got to beef up, you know? That Dominican, he knows what's up.
Oh shit,
knows
he is
what's up.
CONCACAF, isn't he? I've never seen him get called up for the Dominican team. Though.
No, I think he wants to play for Spain.
All right, well,
But
he sucks. So
he's a
never
dual
gonna fucking
national.
play for Spain.
Yeah.
I'd rather have
Spain
Lucas
doesn't want him.
Vasquez up front than that fucking guy.
Oh,
You mean at right back?
No, both. Honestly,
both? Mariano at right back. We should try him there next time. See how that goes.
If Arsenal
Lucas
need
Vasquez
anybody,
got
they should sign
fucking
Lucas Vasquez.
exposed. I would love for dude. I thought that was a thing for a while, like 35 mil for Lucas Vasquez.
They
That
need a
was
right back.
Yeah, they should go get
I
him.
would have loved that. Rather
Dude,
get
you know
rid of him than
what's the
Reguilon.
worst part about the whole right back situation at Madrid is fucking Odriozola because
Right?
First of all, Lucas Vasquez is starting over you. Does so bad that they have to put Danny Carvajal in, who's only like fucking 50, 60% fit.
Yeah,
and you're just sitting there like, damn, I really must fucking suck. I can't start over Lucas Vasquez and a fucking half-injured Danny Carvajal. Like, at one point, like, do you just get embarrassed? You're like, all right, fuck it. I'll go over to Italy. What else do I have to do?
It works for me.
Yeah, but that's all the articles I had for you guys. That's all the headlines. Anyone else have anything else to share?
U.S. men's national team starts qualifiers this week. USA. Qatar 2022 or bust.
Zach Steffen. I'd rather bust.
I mean, me too. Inside of pink, like we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
What's that porn star's name again?
Luana Sandian.
Luana Sandian.
Drew has it memorized now after one time.
Definitely bookmarked.
This is for everyone in the chat.
Sand or
go.
sand?
Luana Sandian.
Sandian.
In the chat.
There we go, guys. Now everyone gets to see. Wow.
That's
Everybody gets to see that messy tissue get used for something else.
She's only got 50,000 followers on Instagram.
I bet she's gonna have a lot more now when her name gets out there.
Facts.
It
So
says
I have a
beauty
lot
and
on
photos.
Instagram today, so we're gonna add one right
She
there.
has so much money.
Because
Is
she's
that
a
like her
woman.
life
She doesn't
saving?
have to earn her own money. She's spending a guy's money.
Whoa. She's earning that money, bro. If she's making pornos where she needs fucking tissues, she's making some good fucking porn there. She's making that money. She's earning her shit. She needs specific tissues for her videos. She's fucking killing it. Her OnlyFans is probably popping.
And women wonder why men just think of them as holes.
Is it because they're paying $600,000 for fucking tissues?
Probably one part of it.
But yeah, that's all I got for you guys. I do have some picks. I don't know if Drew and Cheska want to stay for picks. I have some international picks.
Well, I was going to say, I have to get going. So before we head into this segment, I will just tell you this. Bet on the U.S. to beat El Salvador. Bet on them to beat Canada. And bet on them to beat the fuck out of Mexico in a couple months.
True.
I just wanted to throw that in there for chess.
Yeah. Chess,
All right.
Well, what are you repeating your headphones? Use this fuel.
I'm also going to dip as well. I'm going to send my picks for tomorrow on 2FootTalk. I got a fantasy draft coming up in 20 minutes, so I'll talk to you boys later.
Thank you for having me on again, AJ. Appreciate it. Manolas and Koulibaly still the best defenders in the world.
Oh, God.
You can't mute me.
Fuck that guy.
You got to say it faster.
Now can you hear me?
Yes.
Exactly. So anyways, good luck on your bets. I'm pulling for you guys. I want everybody to make a ton of money this weekend. And then you guys can all come into the honorary Jewish Hall of Fame like Phil Jones. Hey. So thank you guys. I appreciate it.
Only if we win, though. If you lose, you got to fucking stay out.
All right. Sounds good. Take it easy, guys. Thanks, AJ.
I'm out as well. Talk to you all.
See you later.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Peace.
I don't even want to do it. I don't even want to do all the picks now, Cheska.
Wow, dude.
I'll say France versus Bosnia.
Just go quick.
Yeah, no, France, Bosnia. I mean, obviously I like France, but this game, it always seems to trouble them a little bit. I feel like Pjanic and Dzeko decided that they actually want to show up and play whenever they play for Bosnia. We'll see what the lineup looks like there because I can't name any other Bosnian players. Other than I got Denmark versus Scotland. Only thing I'll say is no McTominay. Other than that, we'll see if Denmark can kind of replicate their Euro form and take care of business against Scotland. Next one, we got Holland and Odegaard versus Netherlands. I say Holland and Odegaard because Norway fucking blows outside of those two. Netherlands should take care of business. And I think Louis van Gaal's back again, right? Third tenure there? So
I think so, yeah.
We'll start with a win. Next, we got Russia versus Croatia. Russia somehow always seems to find a way to cheat, and they're going to be the home team here. So I assume that it'll be a pretty decent game. I'm hoping Croatia takes care of business, though. I love Croatia. Love Kovacic. Love Rakitic. Love Blossich, Rebic, all the boys. Kramaric. I just like getting my itches in. You know,
all the bitches.
Let's go on that. Modric is hurt, and we ain't sending him out. Fuck that shit. So no Modric for you guys, though. And then we have Sweden versus Spain, which it's always a good game. I don't know why it always happens, but it's always a good game. Zlatan, question mark? I think he's still hurt. I would love if Zlatan just came back and was like, you know what? I will play in this World Cup qualifier against Spain. Fuck it. But Sweden, they had a good Euro. Spain also had a good Euro, though. So we saw them go against each other, and it was a little bit boring, but a good match. Finally, we have Chile versus Brazil. This is one of the dirtiest fucking matches you can ever get. Take the over on cards. Take a red card. Take a penalty. These motherfuckers like to go at it, and it is very entertaining to watch. Neymar, if there's a bet for dives, if you can somehow do a prop parlay for dives, take Neymar over like 4.5, 5.5 dives. Dude's going to be rolling around all over the ground, especially with Vidal on fucking Chile, who gives no fucks and is just out for blood. What do you have to say about this game?
Oh yeah, I think there's definitely going to be some red cards, yellow cards, and that's where I would put my money down. I'm not a big betting expert, but I'm barely starting to get into it, so I'm gonna probably take some of these picks, steal some of your picks.
Yeah, so we're gonna just while Cheska's getting into betting, we're just gonna adopt him into the Kick'em show as a producer. We're gonna have him coming in sporadically. We'll get some Liga MX picks out of him, and we'll get some more information on the young Mexican national youths. Kind of the same way that me and Bond just dick-eat all the young Americans that score a goal that week, and then like you won't hear us talk about them again until they score again.
Exactly.
Like Mexico.
Exactly.
Yep. So make sure you guys follow us on Twitter at TwoFootTalk. That's at TWOFootTalk. You can follow me at A Young Leg. Make sure you check out our YouTube, youtube.com/YoungLeg. If you miss any of the shows, Wednesday live shows, Thursday live shows, and obviously this is Tuesday. This is a special one, deadline day. But all the replays will be on YouTube, youtube.com/YoungLeg. Cheska, where can they find you?
Yep, you can follow me at Twitter, on Twitter at Francisco BCP, and like AJ Youngleg said, big thing, new things coming. I know you guys know me from On the Counter podcast, and if you want to find out what happened with that, you can just ask me. But moving on to new things, and so I'm excited to be working here with 2FootTalk.
Yeah, so we'll see if I know we haven't been putting out too many blogs. We'll see if we can convince Trick Cheska into writing some blogs. I always have a good blog idea, and I was like, I'd rather just go on camera and just fucking say all my shit.
Yeah.
But anyways, thanks you guys for tuning in. Fuck what you heard. It's what you're hearing. We're 2FootTalk, and we're out.